Hi guys, I'm back again today with another video, and today we're checking out why does the Dutch feel so far ahead? American living in the Netherlands. So before we start, if you can subscribe, click the bell button, and let's see why Dutch feels like they're far ahead. Let's get it.
So, as an American living in the Netherlands, I often go back to the States to visit friends and family. And every time I go back, I can't help but think, after living here for 4 years, if they don't step it up, they will be left behind. Quick side note, look how boss this fog is, man. Come on, tell me that's not giving you fall vibes. And now, ever since I started making these videos of like my American experience living in the Netherlands, I've been suggested so many other YouTubers who also are Americans that live in other countries, and there's no coincidence that we're all saying the same thing. And now look, these are just my opinions, and I could be wrong a lot. So do me a favor, go ahead and like, subscribe, and like them, like pull up in the comments if and when you have something to say.
Daar gaan wij doorrijden als het gebied naar Den Haag Centraal. Linkerhand leiden, centraal aankomen. Station volgende stuk.
And now, one of the first ways I feel like U.S. is being left behind is just technology. I mean, a perfect example of this is in the States. Do y'all know that they're still doing post up and pullovers? And now, look, if you don't know what a post up and pullover is, it's when the cops will post up somewhere in their cars and just wait for someone to go by them and then pull them over. And they keep doing this. They literally, cops are just posted up in bushes and like side of the roads, on like side exits of highways, stuff like that. They will post up there to see something wrong. Like it could be a tail light, it could be you going too fast, and then they will pull you over. Hence the whole post up and pull over. Which is crazy to me because no one likes this. It's inefficient and it causes way too many problems. And now I do have to state that I am team blue, meaning I do look. I am all for the I'm all for the police, for real. Like no shade from the police, but just the way things are, the way the system works, it does not work. And when I say inefficient, I mean it's inefficient in a sense of like these cops could be doing something else that's needed. They could be spending their time doing something more important. And it has legit been like this ever since I was a kid. I mean, pretty much ever since I can remember. First is, I remember a friend here telling me how I asked him, why aren't there cops on the highways here? And now, the way he explained to me was there's some kind of algorithm that clocks the cars, almost like checkpoints. So meaning you get on the highway at this time, you're going too fast if if you're getting at this point at this time, which makes total sense. And I'm just like, that's like genius. Why aren't people doing this? Why are we still doing post up and pullovers? And the only reason I bring this up was because my friend legit just got pulled over. He was talking about the experience, and I was just like, jeez. But yeah, I would just say technology is just lacking and it's just so behind. And I mean, you look at how these storms just tear up these places and we still don't have an answer. Again, nothing new, but yet we still don't have an answer for these things. As well as just our representatives just don't understand technology either. They so behind, they make us look so bad in all these viral videos of them talking about social media this and social media that. And these people don't know what they're talking about. And it's weird though too, because the technology is there, but it's being used for other people to make a lot of money. That's what it really does seem like. Actually, you know what? Quick side note, I am in a
It's true. It's like, yeah, the technology is advanced when it comes to like work or making money, but it's not necessarily advanced when it comes to the systematic making the citizens' life easy. Like, let's say you, instead of like queuing up, you can just like book an appointment, come during your appointment, right? Like, let's use it in that way rather than just to gain money. It's the same in the Philippines, actually. Whatever he's explaining is the same, except the police is low key same also. What happens here? Maybe not necessarily my city because like it's okay. The only problem in my city is when you see a traffic control police person. I don't know if there's a difference. I feel like they're just police people sometimes do the traffic. But anyways, um when we see them out, we're like, okay, we know it's gonna be traffic, or we know why there is traffic. Because instead of them making things better, they actually make it worse. That's the only problem so far in our city I see with the police. Um, the in the main capital, I mean in the capital city, their problem is they like money. So when they really look out for people who are doing like wrong turns or going when it's red or all those violations, right? They sometimes stay at particular spots wherein as and particular times also wherein there's so many cars, and you can make a lot of mistakes because sometimes they make an exit here and then tomorrow that exit is no longer there, it's moved to the other side. So obviously your brain is like, this is where the exit is, so let me pass here. And then when you make that exit, there is a police vehicle, a motorbike that will be like, oh, you made a wrong turn. And they're like, oh, okay, your license is gonna be revoked, and you have to do the seminar or whatever until you pass, then give you back your license. But they will also under like as well, they will also say, but if you pay we'll let you go and you can keep your license. And the amount that they ask for is ridiculous. It's like 7,000. That was way back though. That was like probably, let's say, like 5 years ago they were doing that, 7,000. So imagine now how much they are asking if you violate those stuff. Imagine it's like 10K. S- it's like $100 they're asking. $100 so that you don't get your license revoked or whatever, suspended, not revoked, but suspended. So yeah. So if you're driving here, be careful. And if you are a foreigner, you have to be extra careful because obviously they see you, they see dollar signs. But that is not in all places of the Philippines. Obviously, it's mostly in Manila because it's the capital. So,
That's what it really does seem like. Actually, you know what? Quick side note: I am in Leiden. I didn't say that, but yeah, I did come to Leiden. I want to do some shopping. Actually, I'm trying to see what to get the kids and my wife for the holidays. And Leiden had like a lot of nice things when I came last time, but I was like rushing through. So I came to Leiden on my lunch break. Oh dang, it is nice in Leiden. Dang, completely different in Harlem. Have you ever noticed that? Like it's super foggy in Harlem right now, right? And in Lighted, it's like sunny, it's gorgeous, everybody's out. Like, look at all those people over there. But super dark and foggy in Harlem. How you doing, Sky?
I feel like I know you. This is just the weirdest thing.
Thank you, man.
Hey, yeah, man, I hope you like you. I'm meeting a lot of people here. Wow. Okay, so the market is just over there, right across the bridge. I went this way because I thought I saw something that my wife would like this way. I could have been totally wrong though, but I thought I saw something last time here, and I think I am wrong. I think I'm on the wrong street. Another reason I think that America's kind of going backwards is the American mindset, in the sense of like people still think that going to different places is unsafe. Like that's something I don't understand. Actually, you know what? Let me give you an example. And I look, for any of my friends who are watching the vlog, look, I'm not trying to call you out, but I am gonna keep it real though. Some of my friends still ask me, or are still afraid to travel. I mean, I don't even know how to explain this. Like, I have friends that legit will say something like, "Hey, is it safe for you over there? Like, is it how do they look at like black people over there?"
yeah, I have like a friend, not really friend, it's like a work friend. She's half Filipina, and I asked, "Have you ever been here?" She's like, "No." "Do you want to visit?" She's like, "Kind of scared." and she lives in New York, and I'm like, oh, I think it's scarier there because people are carrying around pew pews, and here it's rare, okay. And over here also, what I've noticed for media, the people who use pew pew, right, that are unlicensed, obviously, um they use it on people who are their enemies, so they're not going around just random strangers, right? I mean, the chances are less here to get pew pewed out of nowhere than it is in US of A.
It's safe for you over there? Like, is it they do they how do they look at like black people over there, or how do they see Asian people over there? Because a lot of my friends are Asian, and they just keep asking these questions. And look, it's not a problem that they ask these questions. I get it, especially if you don't go nowhere. Completely understand. But it's the way they ask the questions, and they make it sound like, since it's not America, it's like they see everywhere else as third world countries. See, that's how it comes off. Versus the people that I've been around, like no matter where I go, like whether I'm traveling to Asia or travel different places in Europe or stuff like that, right? Places like that. No matter where I've gone, these people see it more as an adventure. They're excited to go. They're excited to learn. They're excited about the experience. And to me, it just kills me knowing that, like, or seeing that it's mostly Americans who feel that, like, they can't be safe going to different places. Like, it's like, it's hard for them to wrap their head around. So when I hear questions like, hey, do they like Asians over there? Or, hey, do they mess with black people over there? It kind of throws me off, because their reasoning for that is it has nothing to do with like the Netherlands or the place that they're trying to go to. It has nothing to do with it. It all has to do with the way that they perceive all the other countries except for America. It is something that I feel like just holds them back so much. And I'll be honest, a lot of Americans are like this. It's like they have this mindset of fear that keeps them where they are. They know that since they're comfortable there, it's safe. You'll notice that a lot of people in Europe, they go to places and they'll go for like a month or so. People here will go to places, they'll go to Austria for a month, they'll go to France, they'll go to Australia, they'll go to Asia. Like, they will just go. And you know what the worst part about getting a question, like, or being asked a question like this? It's that I've been treated the worst. Out of all the countries I've been to, I've been treated the worst in America. And now, do other countries have issues and racism? Yes. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is, it's sad, because it's like, it's almost like you're being mistreated, but yet you stick around because it's the safe thing to do. That's the kind of mindset it is. And for me, I think having that kind of mindset, that fear mindset, just traps you. And I think that's probably the worst part about it all is, well, not even that, but not only does it trap you, but it traps you in a sense of like, your standards are a lot lower because that's what you expect, because you think that other countries are a lot worse. Your standards are so low that it's okay to you because everywhere else is worse. I mean, in their mind, that's what people think. And meanwhile, while all these other countries are growing and adapting, America's just kind of, especially in the mindset, they're falling behind. All right, so yeah, I'm back at the bridge. See, I should have gone that way. That's where I thought the place was this way, but I think it's actually that way. So I need to go across this bridge again, which again, it's like, man, I'm just so shocked that the weather is crazy nice. Whew, and I'm getting hot too. Overdressed. It's cold in Harlem, but it is hot over here, man. Also, look at this view. Look at that view. And look, you see how it's dark all the way over there? That's because that way is Harlem. All right, so I think I'm gonna walk.
I feel like during my lunch break, even if I'm at home during my lunch break, I feel like that time is so fast because we get only 30 minutes. I feel like the time is so fast during lunch breaks. So the fact that he went to a different town or place during his lunch break, I'm like, how do you do that? How long is your lunch break is the question.
through the market a bit, see if there's something that my wife or my kids might like, as well as my mom and my mother-in-law. Like, see if something for them too as well, because these holidays, man, they creep up on you quick, especially if you're working a lot. Yeah, man, it will creep up on you. What is that guy talking about? Man, that dude was right in my ear. It's like right next to me. You know, I will pull up and get one of those bags over there. But I don't think I need one. I don't think my wife needs one either. It's good though, because those are like waterproof, and yeah, it's the rainy season. Oh snap! Look at this. Dang, hold on, pimping. Yo, come on. I think I could rock this, man. 2 wheels in the back, 1 wheel in the front. Oh man, I think we entered like the food section. I feel like today though it's been all food. I didn't see that many. Like I didn't see the. Oh, that would have been a good gift. The Harlem cutting board. That would have been a dope gift. But I didn't even see that place there. Oh, you know what? These guys right here are the guys that put up the lights, the Christmas lights. So they got them up all the way down there, but now they gotta go and put them up this way. What are you doing, kitty? All right, I think I'm gonna post up here, grab a coffee and a snack or something, get some work done. And now we all posted up, there's something else that I wanted to also just point out, and that is just the way the government is just working. I don't, like, I feel like they've fallen so far. And I mean this in the sense of just like the infrastructure, the taxes, like people, it's gotten so bad that a lot of Americans do not trust the government. Like it's that bad. To be honest, I can't even blame them because look, like we pay a lot in taxes. I know I get a bunch of heat in the comments about from Dutch people saying like, no, but our taxes are really high. And look, I completely understand. But we also pay a lot in taxes, a lot of hidden taxes too. No one knows where this money's going. Nobody knows. You don't see where the money's going, and they make it so hard to pay your taxes, do your taxes. It's like insane. But I personally think that if people knew where the money was going, or if the money was being used in the correct way, meaning towards the people, towards the schools, towards the infrastructure, towards public transportation, towards all of these things, if they saw the changes over the years, I think a lot of people would not mind paying taxes in the States versus they don't know where this money's going. So people get upset if the taxes go high. Which I totally understand, because it's like why? Why are my taxes going up if I don't see any progress? And I know this may be a little hard to understand, but just imagine, and that bike was loud, but just imagine this. Imagine paying the same amount of tax that you pay now, but it's dirty, the roads are bad, you don't have public transportation, you get no help, insurance is through the roof, education through the roof, don't even get me started with childcare. Oh, and not to mention tipping too. Like, you gotta throw that in there too. Imagine all of this, but still paying the exact same amount of taxes. Okay, now that I got my laptop ready. Quick side note. Have y'all been watching the Great British Bake Off? There's a Dutch guy in it. He's killing it. Just super saying. He's killing it. Crazy enough, though, they also had an American on the Great British Bake Off, and he gave up the second episode. It was pretty bad. I think he was just too old or something, but yeah, he's out of there. Okay, got our cappuccino. Dang, that was fast. They gave me a little brownie. All right, look, I know y'all want to get down on this, so look, I got you. Take that brownie.
You should tell us how much it costs.
Go ahead. See you. Bye. The States is a powerhouse, and you can even see in some states they are making changes. Like Atlanta is making big changes, or Atlanta, Georgia's, they're changing their whole infrastructure for public transportation and thinking more about the people. They're also like incentivizing like riding bikes and like electric bikes. Like, it's amazing to see. Hey, that old lady was going fast. Hugging the block. Also in Michigan too, I know that they're trying to do a couple of things, but it's just, I think overall though, the country as a whole is just so behind the times, and they got a long way to go to get them back to just the standards of just the Netherlands. And look, that's not a diss track to the Netherlands. It's just saying that the Netherlands ain't gonna stop and wait for the States. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody stopping and waiting for the States. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at this view. Walking through the trees. Come on, tell me that's not nice. And also, too, I do think that people deserve to feel safe where they live. And yeah, yeah, man, I don't know. I think they could do it, but I don't know. Oh, look at that guy hugging and blocking that boat. Look at him. Okay, back in Harlem, I had to take a quick meeting, then ran into a couple of people that I met a while back, which is really cool. But yeah, back in Harlem, and I do have to ask you guys, what do you guys think about my concerns with the U.S. going backwards? Like, is it justified? Am I right? Am I wrong? I would love to know in the comments. Like, for real, let me know. Also, let me know if I missed something or I got something wrong, because y'all know I do that sometimes. Oh man, but yeah, what a great day. Also, it turned out to be nice here in Harlem too, man. That's nice, because I'm telling you, it was foggy like half of the day. But it turned out to be nice. And it's hot too. It's almost November. Guys, that's crazy. But also just a great time in Leiden. And oh, you know what? I'll be honest, I didn't find anything I wanted in Leiden for the family. So yeah, that's a big fail. But yeah, next time. But big shout out to everybody that I met today. That was dope.
Yeah.
Okay, quick
Oh,
side note. I had to hop up in here and say huge shout out to Martin for hooking me up on Instagram. He put an ending to the Skittles gate because he found some Skittles and he actually sent me a picture on Instagram. Martin, you a boss.
okay. I do enjoy his way of video because it's not like he walks around and he also like, you know, talks about random things whilst he's giving us the what the video is about, right? So like why the Dutch feel so far ahead. So he gives us those whilst he's doing his own thing as well. So it's like a vlog style, kind of like educational mixed all together. So I really like that format. Well, it's very true though. I mean, I don't know about the US, but from what we see and hear, it looks like so. And I feel like it's true. Also, I kind of like agree because we are also in the same boat, right? Wherein everything is just technology here is just so behind. We don't have good transportation system. We do have transportations that is unique, but we don't have good system. Like the problem with the Philippines is the system. The system is effed everywhere. I keep talking about this over and over again, but the system here, something needs to change, right? People need to make sure that is time is vital. Like time is money. People don't care about time here. I keep saying. I was talking to my friends before, like my friend from the state came back. She just came for vacation and we were talking with my other friends. So it's kind of like a reunion type situation. And one thing that we all like kind of agreed on was how the Philippines don't care about nobody's time. One of my friend was saying like, do you notice that when you go to like government office, like he was in the DFA, Department of Foreign Affairs, he's fixing his papers because he's gonna graduate soon and he's gonna move, so he's fixing his papers. So one thing that he noticed is like you're waiting, right? Waiting for them to like fix your papers so that you can move on with your life and do other things with your life. But there's people who are doing your papers, you're just sitting there chit chatting and you're just waiting and they're chit chatting. And I'm like, yeah, I always see that. And I'm like, these people don't have regard for time at all in this country, at all. And also, one thing that they don't do is they don't give you the instruction of what to do, or either they don't know or they don't give it to you because they want to waste your time for some reason. Like if you come here, time is nobody cares about your time, okay? Take note of that. Um like if you need to get things done, they don't tell you, okay, do 1 2 3 4 5, and then you come back here and then do this, like collect all these documents and then come back. They don't tell you that. They just say, oh, collect this document, and then you go back, and they were like, oh, okay, after that you go collect this document. You go back, and then you have to collect this document. Like, give me the whole freaking document that I need to collect so I can do one time, big time. Like, what is this back and forth situation? Oh, like it pisses me off. Like, system needs to change because it's just it pisses me off so much. Like, we're so not advanced when it comes to processing anything here. Processing documents, IDs, bank, me and my bank situations, right? If you come here, just take note of that. You will get pissed. If you've gone through that here in the Philippines, let me know in the comments because it's crazy. And if you are also in a country wherein it's the same, let me know what country and yeah, let me know what country. But anyways, beautiful peeps, thank you, and I will see you in another rant in our next video. Bye.